Hi, my name's Kate and I study International Business at Leeds Beckett University, and this vlog is all about my consumer life. Consumer buying behaviour is the study of ways of buying and disposing of goods, services, ideas and experiences by the individuals, groups and organisations in order to satisfy their needs and wants. The consumer decision-making process for different products requires varying amounts of problem-solving behaviour. Hence, marketers recognise three categories of problem-solving behaviour: routine problem-solving, limited problem-solving and extended problem-solving. The classification of a particular purchase within the framework clearly influences the consumer decision process. My first purchase is a bottle of Heinz tomato ketchup. This is classified as a routine purchase as it is a regular product for myself. It requires a very short decision-making process. I'm going to use a theory of planned behaviour to explain my purchase of the ketchup bottle. The first element of the model is attitude. This is the degree to which a person has a favourable or unfavourable evaluation of the behaviour in question. My attitude towards Heinz ketchup is positive as I like the flavouring. I have no complaints towards the product, so why would I look elsewhere? The second element of the model is the subjective norm. This is the perceived social pressure to perform or not perform the behaviour. What are we expected to do? Am I expected to buy the ketchup? Within my family and friends, I would be expected to buy the Heinz brand, and if I came back with different, it would seem out of place. The next stage of the model is the perceived behavioural control. This is about the ease of difficulty of performing the behaviour. Do I need more ketchup? How easy is it to buy it? It is available in every supermarket and is always on offer for £2, making it a quick and easy purchase. The next stage of the model is intention. This is about how hard the person is willing to or how much they want to perform the behaviour. In regards to the ketchup, this means, am I actually going to buy it? The last stage of the model is behaviour. This is the actual carrying out of the desired behaviour in question, actually buying the ketchup. I went to the nearest supermarket, checked that the bottle was at its £2 offer price and paid for it on a self-service checkout using a contactless payment method. Limited problem solving. These are less frequent purchases with a more deliberate decision making and a limited risk. The product I'm going to be discussing is the Child's Farm Baby Moisturiser, and for this I'll be using the business to consumer decision making process. The business to consumer decision making process consists of several stages. The first stage is problem recognition. This occurs when the consumer identifies a problem or issue that needs to be addressed. The problem I identified with my current moisturiser was making my skin dry and irritable, meaning I needed to try a new brand. The second stage of the model is information search. This is where the consumers survey their environment for data to fix the problem they identified. I looked at different skincare sites online and reviews of products of people with similar skin conditions to me, comparing prices and customer reviews. Step 3 is information evaluation. This is where the consumer assesses their options and looks at alternative solutions. My main aim was to find a moisturiser which was as natural as possible. I looked at brands such as Simple and Dove, but the reviews on Child's Farm came out the best and it was the most natural product. Stage 4 is the purchasing decision. This is where the customer weighs up the pros and cons and makes their final decision. Although a little more expensive, the 100% natural makeup of the moisturiser made it a no-brainer for me. Stage 5 is the post-purchase evaluation. This is where the customer decides whether they are happy with their purchase and if so, would they purchase again. The product left my skin feeling smooth and hydrated and I would definitely purchase again. Being so conscious about what skincare brand I use, finding one I was 100% satisfied with was excellent and I will be very reluctant to now change my brand again. Extended problem solving. These purchases involve a conscious and systematic decision process with a high amount of time, money and effort involved. The consumer involvement theory states that there are two main forces driving most purchasing decisions. Number 1 is the time and energy devoted to the decision, and number 2 is the degree to which emotion, reason and feeling influence the purchase. My purchase of flight tickets to Sri Lanka using this theory is a high involvement emotional decision, as I was looking at factors such as when the stopover occurred, the duration of the flight and offerings of meals on board, and not just which was most economically beneficial to myself, making it a more emotionally involved purchase. I used several flight comparison websites and looked at airline reviews, hence its high involvement. Once I decided on my flight, my dad purchased it on my behalf on his credit card in order to receive the guarantee. And they were my consumer purchases.